Well, hello there, and welcome back to the wonderful world of Hermitcraft, and we're drifting our way through our landscape, which we built in our last episode, and it is so much fun just to get on a boat and row our way through the landscape and see all the incredible details, like our natural arch bridge, our custom trees, our riverbanks with all the different levels of mud. I went mud crazy with this landscape, and of course, seeing it from above looks beautiful, but there is a glaring problem with our landscape, and that is we need a proper backdrop for the train. So we have a foreground, our midground, and we need our background, and I have a perfect solution for that, and that is my giant redwood tree design, which will be the biggest trees I've ever made in Minecraft. Problem is, old mountain here stands in our way. And it is a bittersweet moment to say it's time to tear Ore Mountain down to make way for our final landscape design and, of course, our giant sequoia trees. Problem is that I like Ore Mountain. Ore Mountain's been amazing. It was a fun little organic thing that I built when I wasn't feeling well, and it's been such a cool little backdrop. But its time has come, and it is now time to make way for our brand new trees, which is gonna knock your socks off. If you have socks on. But could you knock your socks off if you had shoes on? If you don't have socks or shoes, are you knocking your toenails off? Ugh, that sounds like it'd be painful. Anyway, that's me right there. Hi everybody, I'm here on Ore Mountain. The only thing I can think about doing right now, before I get any work done, is jumping off the top of Ore Mountain with our bow. Woohoo! Oh, I don't want to get rid of Ore Mountain now. That was too much fun. No, we must stay strong. The redwoods, the redwoods. Oh, but before we get started, we do need to check in with the, oh boy, the death scar / emoji. We need to fix that. Next live stream, this thing is gone. But anyway, let's check in with our sand shop here, which, oh my god, I love this place. Oh, let's hope we sold. Okay, we did a lot of free credits. Wow, but we still got, wait, 15. Oh, I gave somebody a discount. That's right. Okay, 55 diamonds. That's a good start. What do we, oh, we've got diamonds, everybody. Oh, I'm so excited. Now, let's see what's in the death scar. Well, that's awkward. The emoji makes the shuttle bay door here look like the emoji's butt. Well, hello there. How are you? Anyway, let's see if we got some diamonds. Let's go. I think we got 3 stacks. Okay, a lot of people use credits, which is good. But yeah. Oh no, we got 4 stacks of diamonds. I can finally buy stuff in the shopping district again. This is a huge relief. The shopping district is my oyster. I could buy anything I want here. I could finally fill my wallet up. I have so many diamonds I can't fill my wallet up. Oh, that's a good feeling to have. We've got some popo business to deal with here in this lawless shopping district, but I think the most lawless thing is this portal. What in the world? This has to be a violation of some kind. Oh my gosh, what even is this? Some kind of cursed, like, vegetable tails? Oh, I'm getting out of here. It is a bittersweet moment. Cherish this with me now. Old Mountain standing strong over our base, but it is now time to tear it down and relish in all the riches that Ore Mountain is and make way for something really cool, and that is our brand new expanded landscape that will transform this area. So now, my friends, we must tear down Ore Mountain together with a pickaxe of doom! And like that, Ore Mountain is no more, as it once stood strong over our base, and now it resides in these boxes. I want to give a huge thank you to Mr. Hills, Cub, and Skizzly Wizzleman for helping me tear this down. It took 5 hours, and if you missed the live stream where we did this together, you can watch it on my VODs channel. I upload all of my live streams on a VODs channel, so if you want to watch that, there'll be a link in the description. So let's take a look at what we've got. Okay, apparently we got nothing because the chest is empty. There we go. So look at this, guys. Look at all of the copper ore in here. It is insane. All of the redstone, more copper. Oh, I'll never need copper again. This is absolutely amazing. And you thought we got a lot of diamonds earlier. Look at that. Look at how many diamonds we have. This is absolutely insane. We have so much lapis. Oh my gosh. So I was thinking about it, right? We would have a whole lot more diamonds if it wasn't for those pesky snails and Big Ron. You know, I wrote some suing papers over at the courthouse to take those fellas to court. I've heard nothing. I heard nothing. They are still on the hook for this. Ah, the scene of the crime. Big Ron's. Wait. Where did the snails go? Where did they go? Where did they go with my diamonds? You behind this wall? Okay, that is a fake door. Oh God, these things. I am suing them and I want them served, B-dubs. Oh, there's a little slimy trail. Oh, there's a slimy, limey, whammy trail all the way down here. The heck? It went through the tunnel! The endless tunnel! Gosh dang it! I don't know where they went now. They're gone with my diamonds. And they have like 3 or 4 stacks of diamonds. I'll have my revenge. Until then, I need to gather up some resources for today's build. And while I do that, enjoy today's commercial break. With today's video sponsor, Factor, eat stress-free this summer with Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals delivered directly to your door. They come never frozen and ready to eat and enjoy in just 2 minutes via the microwave. Choose from a weekly menu of over 35 options, including popular options like Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, Vegan, and Veggie. Also discover more than 60 add-ons like breakfast, on-the-go lunches, snacks, beverages, and a whole lot more. Factor takes out the stress of meal planning and sets you up for success, especially in the heat of the summer when you don't want to fire up your stove like I do. I just want to eat something delicious in just 2 minutes. And I also know I'm making a sustainable choice as Factor offsets 100% of its delivery emissions and sources 100% renewable electricity for their production sites and offices. So what are you waiting for? Turn off that hot stove, pass on the expensive food delivery apps, and head over to factor75.com or click the link below and use code SCAR50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month's order. That's code SCAR50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first Factor box plus 20% off your next month's order. And I thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, and check out Factor by clicking the link in the description. Welcome back, and I have been harvesting. It's quite dangerous over here. It is very dangerous over here. Okay, I think we're good. That skeleton saved my life and also sacrificed its life. Oh, we got a chainmail, buddy. Don't kill the cow. Don't use a human cow shield. Oh, I'm gonna die. But I'm coming in for a hot guy. Oh, you're still alive. What? What the heck? I killed you with a hot guy. The velocity was powerful. Now all my bits and bobs are on the floor. Gonna need a mop. Just hanging out with the boys over here. Somehow or another, we've got a Enderman, a wandering trader llama, and myself in a boat together. There is a joke somewhere in that. So yeah, I don't know how that happened, but look at all of our resources looking super fancy here. We got a lot of leaves, we've got a lot of acacia for our trees, and a whole lot more has been grinded out. Moss, mud, and you can see there are so many leaves for these enormous trees we're going to make in this area, which I am super, super excited about, as it will really make the train feel like it is going through a giant forest on its adventures. And you always see those old train pictures going through the redwoods of California. That's what I'm going for, and hopefully we succeed at that. So hit it. into super fast build mode, and we've got the first stage of our landscaping complete here. Now, we don't have the big trees yet. They're just about to come here, but we've got the ground cover complete, and we've got our medium-sized trees installed, and I am loving it. I think this area looks really cool. So let's take flight and get a better eye from above. And there's a lot more work to go, so if you see some areas that aren't quite finished, don't be too harsh on me. I'm working on it. So this whole new riverbank here, I think, looks really fantastic. And we learned a lesson long ago from B-dubs, like 4 months ago, that you don't terraform with your parrot friends nearby. Yeah, I had a accident. I feel so bad. But anyway, you can see we created this new river channel here, and we're starting to bring in so much detail and life into this area. And once we do get those redwood trees, this area is going to pop. What the? Wait. No, those snails probably using all my funds, all my diamonds to do this. Ah, poor Tango. At least it's not me this time. Now the time you've all been waiting for. Let's pop one of our giant redwood trees down, and look at the size of my redwood tree. Looking super, super fancy. Loving every minute of it. Got a little problem with the amount of resources it took. But I love the shape, the colors, the details, and it's also an unintentional tree farm. Literally. I am loving the way that the redwoods blend into the landscape that we have. Now, in real life, these redwood trees are absolutely massive, and I think we have captured that. And of course, with all the detail in the trunk and moving into the canopy, we even have all sorts of little branches crisscrossing up at the top. And I'm absolutely loving it. Now, there is a slight problem with our tree, and that this took 2.5 shulker boxes of oak leaves. That's a quarter of what I allocated for this entire project, and I'm gonna add at least 10 more of these trees. I've got a problem. Houston, we've got a bigger problem. I was out gathering more oak leaves, and I apparently forgot to log out. I come back, I'm dead, respawn, get all of my stuff back, but my shulker box full of tools, all my pickaxes, hoes, shovels, axes, everything, and it is gone. I've searched the entire area. Oh man, how am I gonna finish this project? I only have the 1 hoe left in my inventory. I had 4, and now I'm gonna have to replenish that entire box, and it is gonna be absolutely devastating. Oh, I had to go to my happy boat. I'm just in my little happy river, thinking happy thoughts about my happy banks and my peaceful... Oh no, now I'm getting bad memories of swiping that poor majestic bird with my shovel too many times. Oh man, I'm gonna go get some fresh air. At least we still have our 1 loyal hoe here we need to repair, but I think I have enough oak leaves to get started with the project here. I estimate that we will probably build about 10 additional redwood trees in this area. Now, what I'm gonna try to work on is maximizing where they're at to make the biggest impact. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put one over here, maybe one right there, a nice big one there, and a little further back, another one over there, and another one over here. Oh, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a whole bunch of these, but I'm gonna need a whole lot more resources. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is build out all of the trunks for the trees and then leafify them once I get more hoes. I've made a forest of naked trees. They look so silly without their leaves on, but you can kind of get the idea of the redwood design with the bark and all of the different textures we've added to the trees. And it is kind of cool seeing the trees before they are leafified. Now, this took an extreme amount of resources. If it wasn't so resource intensive, I probably would have had 10 more of these redwood trees here, but those can come in time. But I'm just having fun seeing what these look like before we put the leaves on. And it also gets me thinking that it would be nice to have maybe 1 or 2 dead trees like this, just to give the forest a little bit more character, so they're not all exactly the same, properly dressed up with their leaves. I finally realized what these trees remind me of. Hairless cats. There are hairless cat trees. Absolutely love it. All right, now it is time. Wish me luck because it's time to leafify these trees. And there they are, our majestic redwoods reaching for the sky, encapsulating our base into a forest. And our starter base is really coming together now. Just a few more touches here and we'll have wrapped up our base so we can move on to the zoo. And I absolutely love the trees. There's so many fun little details to explore in it. Also, want to point out here, I am, yes, a banana. Just finished up MCC, the Ender Cup, the best MCC ever. And for everybody who watched, thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, if you'd like to watch it, it'll be on my VODs channel. So let's, oh, what happened? How did I just get one-shotted by a skeleton? Dude, are the skeletons learning the power of the Velocite? Dude, you can't do that to a banana. Where's my stuff? Okay, go, mean skeleton, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Dodging, weaving, cruising. Can't touch this. Can't touch this banana. Okay. Oh, no, not the hoe, not the hoe, not the hoe, not the hoe. Dang it. Oh, come on, die. Should have grabbed the sword. Should have grabbed the sword. Learned a lesson there. Learned a lesson. Okay, we're going in again. Can't touch this banana. Super agile. Going in, dodging, weaving, cruising. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Need something pointy and death upon you. Oh. Okay, let's get my stuff and back to my trees. I can't tell you how happy I am that these are finally built. As I mentioned on a live stream recently, these are trees that I wanted to build in season 9, but I just couldn't quite get the design right, and I think we nailed it finally. And as I said, there's really fun things you can do with light to cast shadows on different angles of the tree. So this side is more in shadow, this has a highlight, and is very reminiscent to the big redwoods and how light is cast through the canopy. So it's a fun little trick that we can play with the lighting and just flying around and seeing all these trees. Oh, they make me super happy. These were a challenge to build, but I think there is a really good result of exactly what I wanted, like an old-fashioned railroad poster from the 1800s cruising through the big old redwoods of California. That was kind of the vibe. And I think this came out really cool. And look at that, look down the river there. Isn't that nice? Now imagine this area built up more with more trees, proper landscaping. Just disregard how ugly that all looks. But see this? See the potential through there? Oh, it's so peaceful. Absolutely love it. With that lighting, you can, as you can see, this tree is a little bit darker going down its trunk, whereas the one in the back there is incredibly light because there is an open angle of attack from the very top all the way to the bottom where the light can be cast all the way down. So there's lots of really fun things that you can do with lighting. As I said, the skeleton's being a real pain today, guys. And this one's cool too because trees aren't perfect, if that makes sense, right? You have your branches here that are dead or they broke off, and never try to make your trees incredibly symmetrical or too much of the same. And I kind of fell into that trap with these, to be honest. They started to get a little samey as I was progressing through them. So that's why on that one, I just decided to leave off an entire section of branches. And I think it might honestly be the best one of them all. And I can't say it enough. Look at how cool the lighting is. There's not a lot we can do in Minecraft with lighting, but this is definitely one spot where we can enhance the builds with lighting. The little god rays coming down from the canopy. Ah, these trees are so majestic. Absolutely love them. But now it is time to work on something else today, and that is, you guessed it, Popo business. Now you might be wondering, Scar, what is that giant billboard with Cub on it saying Popup Purge August 2nd? Well, I recorded a very fun clip with Grian and Skizz where it turned out that Cub is actually the permit manager, and well, I recorded the whole clip in YouTube short format, which means you get a really good view of Skizz's shoulder and a corner of Grian's waffle. So you can enjoy that clip on their channel. So in summary, basically, Cub is the permit manager in charge of the permit manager, Grian, which turns out he is the assistant to the regional manager of that permit office branch. And Cub's not happy with it, and he's cracking down, and that's why the pop-up shops are getting purged August 2nd. So I need to meet up with Skizz now so we can go through the shopping district here and mark out all the pop-up shops so everybody's notified that the pop-up shops are on their way out. I don't have the clip that we recorded with Green and Cub, where Cub is actually the permit manager and Green is only the assistant to the permit manager. I recorded in YouTube short format, so I have your elbow, which you got a stout elbow, and Green's waffle. So that's all you can see in my footage, but it's time to condemn the shops, right? These are the pink slips you've created, right?
Now listen, we may be upsetting some people out there, okay? So we got to be protected. So once you take this shield here.
Oh, you got a shield?
That's a permit shield right there. It's very important.
Okay.
Doing the right stuff here, okay? So we're going to suit up in case anybody gives us any trouble. I got a little design in mind I'd like to share with you. Check this out.
So this is the warning for anybody who is in violation of the pop-up rule that they are in violation and have to get rid of that pop-up shop by what date?
August 2nd. Says right on that sheet of paper you're holding there.
Oh yeah, you did throw that to me. This is the This is a pop-up shop to be torn down by August 2nd. Nice.
Right? So we're giving them all the warnings they need. We're being very... SirScar!
You gotta let the voices speak to you once in a while, Skizz. First pop-up shop, this glass shop. Skizz, this glass shop has driven me up the wall. It's time to put a violation on this shop right here. What do you think?
I kind of like it.
What?
I like this shop. You don't like this one. This
we already have a discourse over our first shop.
Well, I know I think we'll agree on most, but I'm a little shocked that you think that this is a pop shop. I like it, but
it doesn't have a floor. It's all grass, Skizz. It has no walls.
So a floor and walls and a roof. It's got it. But does it have to have a roof? Some of these shops don't really have what would constitute as a roof. Why don't we do that? I like it. Let's put a little pin in this one, a little boop, and we'll come back to it.
Okay.
But let's keep looking. We'll see. Maybe other pop shops will set the tone on what. This is a pop shop all day long.
This is officially a pop shop. Yep, pop shop right here.
All right, I'm doing it. Now, don't like this one. We're not ready for that yet. I guess I could have just named the doors. That would have made more sense, huh? Or even the banners. Why didn't I name the banners? What did I do that for? I think I should name the banners.
Why are you shouting at the banner?
Because I'm mad. I'm mad at the banner. What should I do?
You created the banner. The banner is just an innocent bystander in the whole scenario.
Yeah. All right, we're sticking with the paper. All right, that's a pop shop, and we'll blow that one up later.
Oh, you just passed one of the worst pop-ups. Look at it. It's barely represents what it even is.
100% is pop-up shop.
Honestly, this isn't a pop-up shop. Look at the level of detail on this thing.
Okay, you say this is not a pop-up shop.
What do you think? Do you think it's a pop-up shop?
This is a pop-up shop. I'm calling it a pop-up shop, even though I like it.
Okay. All right. Yep. Mark it down. Let's go. Let's get that TNT down. Giant pop-up shop right here. This has got to go.
What? This is the Wolves of Wall Street.
It's literally an elongated pop-up shop.
That's hard to argue. That's difficult to argue.
It's a giant awning, Skizz.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Here we go.
One of the worst pop-up shops in all the shopping district. That's the one I was talking about. Dude, this needs no discussion, right?
There's nothing to discuss. This is not a pop-up shop. This is beautiful.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, this one. This one. Okay, why are we unprogressing each other? There we go. This makes me so happy. We're going to have to go over about 5 feet and violate this one. For a pop-up shop, I like this one quite a bit. But what do you think? Pop-up shop?
I'd be lying to you if I said I do like it. I really do. Look, this thing is done well.
It has. There's a big appetite on this server.
Look at right there.
Mud. Jeez Louise.
Okay, but this is a pop-up shop all day.
I'll do the one next door, the giant poop over here. Dude, I think we're going to need more banners at this point. I didn't think there was this many pop-ups.
And bop, and there we go. We got bop and bop, and I think there's some over here. Look at this.
More.
Nothing to even question.
This is the definition of a pop-up shop.
Yes, this is what it would be in the dictionary for what is a pop-up shop. It would be a picture of this. Look at this. What am I dealing with here?
Skizz, this is why we're here. This is how we are together going to save the server. What is this? Whoa, there's another pop-up shop. Man, they're everywhere.
Oh, well done, SirScar.
Sneaky. This one really tried to evade us.
That's some good work here, SirScar. So we got to report back to our new boss, Rub-a-Dub Cub, and let him know that the pop-up shops, they have been identified.
He wanted a list of all these shops and the owners, but that's a lot of work. I don't think we get paid enough for that.
It is a lot of work.
Okay. all have been now marked and they have been warned properly. So they know that August 2nd, we come through here, we pack these things up and take them to the graveyard. I love some good Popo time with Skizz, and the Popup Purge is going to be really fun. Now, a reminder that Season 2 of TCG in real life cards are still available for about a week longer. And all of my cards are finally revealed. The Scar cards, the Alter Ego cards, which of course is Hawkeye. So standard Hawkeye here, rare Hawkeye, standard Scar, and of course rare Scar. Absolutely incredible artwork. I'm absolutely loving how they all came out. And there'll be a link in the description if you want to check them out. So guys, we had an incredible episode. We built the trees, we hung out with Skizz, and prepared for the Popup Purge. We got a big episode next week, so we'll see you then.